Hello everyone, how are you all? I am Soumik Mukherjee and today we are going to discuss Zoom meeting. How can you take a class or any meeting with the help of Zoom? If you have a computer, if you have a laptop, or if you have a smart board for Zoom meeting or Zoom class, so this video is for you. So let's start. First of all, we have to select the Zoom icon. You have to see where is the Zoom icon. You can see in the desktop there is a Zoom icon. So double click on the Zoom icon and then you can see this kind of window will appear. So join a meeting and sign in, two option is available. So you can go with the sign in option. Now you can see in the left side there is a email ID and password required. If you have a Zoom ID, you can go for this sign in option, and otherwise you can go for the sign in with Google or sign in with Facebook. So I am going to tell you about how can you log in with Google. Google means Gmail account. So click on sign in with Google. Then your browser will appear, whatever the browser is, like Google Chrome or Internet Explorer. Now lots of options are available. If not, either suppose there is a Soumik Mukherjee email ID is already login. So you can click on it. Because I have already logged in this system, that's why it is already mentioned. Suppose that nothing is appeared or your email ID is not appeared here, so you can go with use another account. Okay, use another account. Suppose your email ID is not mentioned over there, so you can go with use another account. So click on another account and write down your email ID. Suppose I can write down SAMMAK, whatever my email ID is. And click on next. Then you can write down your password, whatever your password is. Okay. Suppose I have written my password. Then it will take time to log in, and after the login a kind of pop-up window will appear like this, like open Zoom meeting. So you have to click on the open Zoom meeting. Okay, or you can also use launch Zoom. So both of the option you can choose. So I'm going to use open Zoom meeting link option. Click on it. The small window is appearing, Zoom Cloud Meeting. And now what it is, you can see my Zoom meeting is started. Okay, the Zoom window is there. And what you can see, the home tab, chat section, the meeting section, the contact section. Okay, in the home section you can create your meetings. In the chat section you can setting your chats. In the meeting section, whatever the meeting you have already prepared, like you can see in the left section, you can see the pointer, the class 7 computer 12 to 12:30 p.m. means this is the class I have already scheduled. So whatever the class you have scheduled, all the scheduled meeting is appeared in the meeting section. So you can select your meetings like this one and click on the start. Then your meeting will start. Okay. So let's start the meeting. So click on the start. This is the meeting is going to start. The meeting is going to start. It will take little bit time. Now the option is there like join with computer audio or test speaker microphone. So always you have to go for join with computer audio. Click on it. And then your meeting is started. Okay. If my window is totally blue, why so? Because I don't have a webcam or camera. If you have a camera, then your photo will be appear in the screen. Okay. Now let me tell you that few points. You can see at the very left mute option. Okay. Now my meeting is started. Now my meeting is started. Okay, and let me see if the students is let me wait for the some students. You can see in the screen it is written Shreya entered the waiting room. Okay, means one student is coming and you need to click on admit. Why this option is appear here? Because I am using the waiting room enable option. So I'm click on the enable edit option, admit option. Now the student, I can see in my screen whatever the student, how many students are there, everyone is coming in your screen. You can see the student is there, correct? You can see the student is there. Okay, whatever the student is, every students are appearing in your screen. Okay, now suppose I don't want to communicate with my students, I want to mute myself. Now what option you want to choose? At the very left, bottom left option, there is a mute option. Click on this, then you are muted. Again click on this, then this is the option is like unmute. Okay, suppose I don't want to display my face, I don't want to show my face in the meeting, then I can close stop video. Click on this. Now you can see my profile pic is there. Okay, that's why I am not visible, my screen is not visible, my face is not visible, but my profile pic is visible. Okay, if I have selected any profile pic, then it is visible. Got the point? If I want to show my face, then I just click on this start video option again, and you can see my face. Okay, let me stop my video. Then the security option, click on the security option and you can see lock meeting. If you are click on the lock meeting, what happened? No one can enter in your meeting, means your meeting is totally locked. Okay, no student or anyone can enter in your meeting, it is totally locked. So it is depend upon you what option you want. So lock meeting, I'm not preferring the lock meeting option. Enable waiting room option, you can see enable meeting option is ticked. It means that I am selecting the enable waiting room, means students are coming and there is a admission option, admit option is in front of my screen and I have to admit the student. Without my permission, no single student will allow in my class. So it is very beneficial option, waiting room. In between the class, if you want to enable the waiting room, just click on this click on this option, security option, enable waiting room. Now you can see. If you don't want to enable, just click on this. Okay, whatever the option you want. If you don't want to enable your waiting room, just click on it. Now it is unchecked. You can see you have disabled the waiting room option. Okay, and lots of options are there, like participants option. Okay, like chat, rename, lots of options are there. Next option, like participants. How many participants are there? You can see only 2 participants. It's me, Soumik Mukherjee, and second one is Shreya. Okay, only 2 participants. If in your class thousands or hundreds of the students are there, so this is the participant list. Everyone will show in this particular participant list. Okay, now because in the classroom the students are disturbing the class, correct? So you can mute everyone. How can you do this? You can go at the very bottom, you can see mute all. Click on this mute all. Okay, and click yes. Everyone will mute, but they can unmute themselves also. Okay, if you want that no one can unmute themselves, then click on the mute all again, and there is an option allow participants to unmute themselves. Okay, uncheck it and click yes. Okay, it means that no one can unmute themselves without your permission. Okay, in between the class, suppose you want to let anyone like Shreya want to say something and I want to unmute her, then what option I have to prefer? I'm just click on the Shreya in the participants list and click ask to unmute. When I click ask to unmute, then there is an option is appear in her side and she can unmute. And now you can see the mic option is also there. Correct?
Mic option
means
is also
Shreya
there.
is unmute right now.
Shreya
and she
is
can speak.
unmute right now.
Okay.
And she can speak.
One more option is there like more option
is there like
if you want to mute Shreya, click on the mute.
If you want to mute Shreya, click on the
now again you can see the mic option is muted. Got the point? So this is called mute unmute option. Okay. Now let me tell you about share screen. How can we share the screen? Okay. Let me talk you about chat section. Click on the chat section. You can see the chat dialog box will be appear, and whatever you can write. Suppose you want to write like good morning and click to this. So because it is written everyone, so good morning will share to everyone. Okay. And very important option is there, the 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots, and the few options are like no one, host only, everyone, and everyone publicly and directly. So choose the host only option. If you are a teacher, then choose the host only option. What it means? It means that students or participants can chat only with you, only with host. If you can use everyone publicly, it means anyone can chat with anyone publicly. Okay. And suppose you want to click on this everyone publicly and directly, means some student can directly contact or chat with any one student, and this message can't show in this dialog box. So if you are a teacher, then you have to prefer this option, host only. Host only means only students or participants can chat with host only. Okay. Now next, share screen. How can you share your screen? Click on the share screen. Now few options are there, like first option is basic, advanced, and files. Let's talk about basic. In the basic you can see screen, whiteboard, iPhone, iPad, okay, or whatever it is appearing in your screen. So if you are a math teacher and you want to solve some mathematics in the whiteboard, you can choose the whiteboard option and click on the share. Now you can see a whiteboard is there. You can write any character, okay, like x square plus like y square, okay, anything you can write. Okay, suppose there is a equation like x square plus y square is equal to 0. Okay, so anything you can write. Okay, got the point? Okay, if you want to stop your share screen, you can close stop share option. Okay, again I want to share my screen, and I want to share my screen means my desktop. So click on the screen option and share. Now what you can see, my screen is there, and if I want to show something, like I want to show student my computer option, so I can go anywhere and it will be showing to the students. Okay, whatever I am using, suppose I want to go to recycle bin, okay, whatever the recycle bin is, okay, whatever the option I can use in the desktop, suppose I click on the window option, so it is also visible to the student also. Okay, if you want to stop your screen, click on the stop screen. Got the point? When you click in the share screen option, at the very bottom side it is written share sound, optimize for video clip also. Share sound means whatever the sound of your system or your computer. Suppose you want to play a YouTube video, the sound of the YouTube video or sound of the video will be also heard by students. So this option must be ticked, share sound. So whatever your computer sound is, it will be also hereby listening by students. Okay, so click on the share option. Now my computer sound is also listened by the students. Okay, it is audible. Correct. Next option, if you want to select something, if you want to select something like rectangle option, anything, so there is an annotation option. Click on the annotate, and suppose there is a pointer option, this is the select option, like this one, okay. Like text option, you want to write something in the desktop, so you can write down like hello. See, like you want to write down hello there. See, correct. If you want to draw something, so you can draw like this one. If you want to point it out something like this, okay. At the point, if you want to use square, so you can use square also, okay. Lots of options are there, like circle is also there, okay. Now lots of options are available here, and I can see everything is written. So I want to erase. How can I erase? Go to the clear option, clear all drawings. Click on the clear all drawings, and every drawings will be disappear, okay. If you want to select a color of pen, should be like green, so click green and write down hello, okay. It is green, sorry, like yes, look it is green, correct. Why it is green? Because I am selected green. If I want pink, if I want suppose yellow, okay, got the point. If I want to delete this, clear all, got the point. When you share your screen, students are annotate means if you are able to write anything in your screen, student can also on the same time write anything on the screen. So you need to disable this option in the term of student point of view. Means in the student screen, this annotation option should not be appear. So how should you use this? Go to this option at the very bottom. You can write down your screen sharing option, and at the very last option you can see more option, okay. If you want to see the chat, click on the chat will be appear. If you want to click on the more option, a very important option is disable annotation for others. Click on this, and no student will annotate your screen, okay. This is the option, disable annotation. Now you can see it is written enable. If you want, the student if you want to student let annotate in your screen, so you can click on it and it will be enable. Got the point? So always use disable option, okay. Otherwise students will annotate in your screen, okay. It is, as you know, that students are very disturbing elements in the classrooms, so this option must be useful, okay. Got the point? Like I will demo also. Like suppose you can see this is disable option is you are not using disable option. Now you can see I am not anything, but the student like Shreya is annotate my screen, you can see. So every time you can clear the drawing, okay. Again she can do this. So how can you protect this? First you have to clear and go to the more option and disable annotation option, okay. Got the point? And the last point I have to discuss with you, how can you record your screen? Suppose your lecture is very important and you want to record, then you can go to the option more option, share screen. After share screen, go to the more option, click on the record option, and your recording is started. You can see at this point recording is started, your voice is recorded, your video, whatever you can do in your screen, it is recorded, okay. Got the point? And there is a option in your my document. In the my document you can see the document option. In the Zoom folder it is recorded, okay. This is the folder. In the document folder, Zoom folder is there, and in this location all the recorded video will be pasted here, okay. Got the point? So suppose I want to stop my screen, got the point, and still it is recording, so you can close it, you can stop this, okay. You can also pause it, you can also stop this. Got the point? Hope you understand, okay. Few more option is there like reaction. If you want to clap of any student's performance in the online class, you can clap. Suppose you want to thumbs up. Okay, lots of options are there. Suppose some students are perform very well and you want to laugh, so you can laughing sign is also there. Okay, everything is there, like raise hand. Okay, so students can raise their hand also. You can also raise their hand, look like this. Okay, got the point? So this is the video. Okay, and few more option is there, like at the very top corner side is a view option, is like speaker view. Okay, suppose Shreya is speaking something, so Shreya is the view option. Okay, suppose gallery view means everything will be displayed in the gallery view, means all the student will be displayed in the gallery view. Okay, speaker view means whoever the speaker, their video will be here in the speaker view. Okay, if you want to full screen, click on the full screen. Okay, now the Shreya is in the full screen. If you want to exit in the full screen, just escape, press escape. Okay, or click on the view and go to the exit full screen. Got the point? So this is my video. If you want to end your Zoom meeting, this is the end option. Click on the end, and leave meeting option is there. End video is option also there. Leave meeting means you can leave, but the meeting will continue. Okay, and because you are the host, so it is your responsibility to end the meeting. That's why you can always choose end meeting to all. Click on the end meeting, and everyone, the meeting is closed, and everyone, you can see the convert meeting recording, means whatever the recording option is there, it is saved in the Zoom folder. You can see in the Zoom folder it is recorded. See? Okay, this is the video, Zoom video. Okay, got the point? So hope you like this video. Hope you understand how can you use a Zoom meeting with the help in the classroom with the help of smartboard or laptop or computer. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can write down in comment section. Thank you so much.